Hi, Casey Durango of Go Keto with Casey here. Going to show you how we make bunless burgers around our house sometimes. Actually, how my husband makes bunless burgers. And it's always a joy to be served, isn't it? And it sounds pretty straightforward. Bunless burger. It is just what it sounds like. It's hamburger with no bun. We make a substitute type of burger, bun. In our case, with cabbage leaves. Most restaurants, you can certainly, if you're at a sit-down restaurant, you can order a burger and just say, leave off the bun. Or if they bring the bun, you can take off the bun. Lots of chains now will sell you a bunless burger. Five Guys comes to mind. They'll serve it to you in a bowl or wrapped in romaine lettuce. Many places will. We like, there's some mustard in there, you can see the big cabbage leaves. We actually like cabbage leaves because they are sturdier. And aren't they pretty? Looks like a cabbage patch. Gave birth to some tomatoes. My husband has cooked up the bacon, and he brought home the bacon, he fried it up in a pan, and then he makes a burger with it. So in goes a little bit of tomato, some crispy bacon, and then the cheeseburger will go on. I think we also have some onion coming here. I think that was sliced Havarti cheese that he put on those burgers. You know, trying to avoid starches and carbs is less difficult than we sometimes want to make it. When you think about it, following a ketogenic diet, for those of you who don't know, you keep your carbs 20 grams of carbohydrate a day or fewer, total, not net. Eat fatty sources of protein, don't eat if you're not hungry, and stop when you're satiated. It's not so much about what you do, it's what you don't do. You don't eat carbs. So you don't have to make drastic changes to your family's routine, your personal routine. If you do eat fatty sources of protein, just leave off the carbs. Yes, that's mayonnaise. That is a big jug of mayonnaise, in this case, Duke's. We've made mayonnaise ourselves before, and that's really easy to do. We just happen to have a big jug of it on hand. And I will tell you, I don't perseverate over whether that has some soybean oil or not in it. It's just a blob of mayonnaise every now and again. So I am not a purist when it comes to things like that. I like mayonnaise. So there you go. A plate of, I think I also said where I want some more mustard. So I think that's on its way. There we go. Some spicy mustard. We didn't have any reduced sugar ketchup on hand, so we didn't put that on. But usually we would. Now you can just take this as the bowl, like, it's just a presentation. But what we do is fold it up, particularly with cabbage leaves, if they're large enough. You can fold them up like little parcels and make your burger a little package. And since cabbage leaves are sturdier and larger, they will be less runny, if you will, than maybe iceberg lettuce or romaine lettuce. But make no mistake, you'll want to be eating over a plate and have a napkin ready. And for me, that's one of the fun parts of this, is eating this juicy, luscious burger, bacon cheeseburger, and just reveling in it, actually. So you see how simple that is. He sauteed up some onions. You don't have to have that. He cooked up some bacon. You don't have to have that. These are ready-made burgers. They are, I think, 1/3 of a pound patties that we get at Costco. They're frozen. And so simple, keeping those on hand. I've cooked them up without even thawing them out before, because, Casey's a lazy cook. So you're pretty lazy when you don't even want to go to the trouble of thawing something out or putting it in the microwave. And be creative with this. You could put a little bit of sauteed mushroom on it. Leave off all of this. Just have a burger wrapped up in a cabbage leaf or a lettuce leaf or no leaf at all. Eat it straight off the plate with a fork. The thing is, you can do this because it is not as complicated as we sometimes want to make it. It really is fatty sources of protein. Now, in this particular case, there's clearly some added fat. There's mayonnaise, but it's not unlimited. Cheese, not unlimited. And there's bacon and, or condiments. And mix it up the way you like. Eat something that's satisfying and gratifying. And frankly, sometimes you feel like you're cheating when you eat like this. Like you're getting away with something because it is so luscious. Maybe you'd like to put some Roquefort cheese on yours or blue cheese, whatever. So there's the little parcel I told you about. Wrap it up. Isn't it kind of cute? Sitting there in its cabbage envelope. And we each had one. It was a rainy afternoon. We sat across from each other, reveling in how delicious it really was. And if you can't finish all of it, if you're satiated halfway through, stop eating. That can be really challenging. But we need to get used to the fact that on this way of eating, we simply need and often want less fuel. But that was my fuel on my plate for that moment. So get creative. Get yourself a skillet, cast iron or not, or a flat grill, or fire up your grill, or cook it in an oven. Fatty source of protein, dressed the way you like it. Don't eat if you're not hungry, though, and stop when you're satiated. Thank you so much for stopping by to listen, and for more patron-only content, you can check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/GoKetoWithCasey, where I do a bunch of videos every month and live streams and video group chats and all that kind of thing. Thanks a lot.